Hey everyone, and welcome back to my playthrough of Death's Door. For anyone new, all footage is from a live stream playthrough on Twitch and YouTube, but it's broken up into some smaller parts instead of the full VODs. If you want to see more content in this format, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you all at the end of the video. Betty's lair. So... Oh no, hold on. We're kind of cheating here. So we're in the mountainous area. And we're fighting a Yeti named Betty. Come on. Been gaming for so long, but I was always into multiplayer games like COD, GTA, and all that shit. Yeah, I definitely, I have been on and off a Call of Duty player. For sure. I mean, that's most of what I played in I would say, in my PlayStation 3 days. Yeah, I was super into Call of Duty. And even recently, I took a break probably during, like, the PS4 era, excuse me. And I came back and played... What got me back into Call of Duty was playing Warzone with friends. And I played that for a long while until it became very difficult to get people organized. Also, the whole cheating epidemic in Warzone, but all that. Does Betty the Yeti have any confetti? You know, we will probably find out in just a moment. Warzone is rough to play nowadays. Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped. I will say that I was decent. If we're going just by, you know, kill death ratio, I think I was holding like a 1.6. But I don't think that's anything special in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I played that. Gosh, I played that for like, from the launch of Warzone for almost a year. It was just, the daily thing was just get on in the evening, play Warzone, and that was it. And I was even streaming it at that point too. I like playing Cold War though, mainly for the old Black Ops 2 maps. And I like sniping. Yeah. Absolutely. The very little I played of Cold War, I liked it, but it ultimately, it wasn't enough to hold my interest. It's not a bad KD at all. I'm like a 0.5. I don't know. The way of the ranking systems, as with everything, there's always somebody better than you. So I don't like to like try and boast about, oh man, I'm so good at this game. Because there's always somebody better. There's always somebody who spends more time or has more time to spend in a multiplayer game. Yeah. Ultimately, like, you know, the rest of my teammates were lower, but it's fine because, you know, we all had fun playing together, and that's ultimately what you want. So, I mean, that's all I really ever cared about, was that, yeah, we win the occasional game, but we all have fun and we mess around for a couple hours. Sometimes people just suck at the beginning and get very good. So story-driven games have my heart because it doesn't matter how good you are. That's true. And I've definitely been leaning in more into story-based games. I mean, kind of just, that's just what my stream has been for the past, I don't know, 6 months, I would say. After I had stopped playing Warzone, I went through the entire Metal Gear Solid series. And then after that played Yakuza Like a Dragon. And then I ended up here. Games should, yes, ultimately games should be about having fun. If you're not having fun playing a game, then stop playing it. And, you know, I very much had to take my own advice there. And specifically for me, it's playing Rocket League. I played a ton of Rocket League. And there was a point where it got to the point where I started to get like really infuriated at playing, so I ended up having to uninstall it. And I've never done that with a game before. Definitely should be. It's fun when you're playing with people who don't care that much about losing. Yeah, if you get a good group, if you have some friends that you've known for a while and know how they're going to react and they're not going to be toxic, that's the best. All right, let's see what Betty's got to say here. Oh, okay, jumping attacks. Swipes, okay. Okay, that's new. All right. All right, now we've seen the full gamut, hopefully. Low-key banger track, though. Oh, come on. I keep rolling right into that. Damn. All right. We got a little challenge here. I've been playing horror games lately, been loving it, and I'm ass at Rocket League. So with Rocket League, even as much as I've played, the key is everybody's bad at Rocket League. Doesn't matter how much you've played, you can still be terrible at Rocket League. And if you accept that fact, you can have fun with it. But my competitive nature sometimes does get the better of me. But I've learned to just stop and just like, okay, I'm done for the day. Always wanted to get into Rocket League. I always played it for like a 2-week time period and consistently just stopped for months. That's kind of how I am. Like, I'm still maintaining like the whole like season pass, or they call it Rocket Pass, I should say. I'm still at the point where I'm, doing that, and I'm doing just enough to get, my money back. But no more than that. No, please don't. You bastard. I gotta like roll into them? I don't know. That one I rolled into. That one's 100% my fault. I'm also extremely competitive. Makes games a little rough. Yeah, it's a small character flaw of mine that I've accepted. It's okay to be competitive. As long as you can be competitive, as long as you're not toxic to the people that you're playing with, then it's okay. Or if you acknowledge the fact that you're being, if you're being toxic and, can deal with it appropriately. Yes, rest in pepperonis. All right, let's, what do we need to do here? Maybe start throwing fireballs at a Yeti. You think? Or just miss. That too. A little too close. That roll attack is rough. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. Yeah, me rolling early there is what's killing me. The funny thing is that I have one-shot the other two bosses that I've faced. So this is definitely a step up. I feel like I'm only competitive when there's trash talkers on the other team. Yeah, that's definitely enough to set me off. Whether it's, you know, it doesn't matter the game. At that point, it's on. They deserve whatever fate that you hand to them. All right, let's go again. I just get sad when people talk shit to me. Oh, I take it personally. I internalize it for sure. All right, we're stuck under them. That's a good start. We have to roll later. Yeah, roll later. Ugh. Oh. Oh, landed on me. You gotta cook them, talk shit back. I've always been of the mind of just destroy them and say nothing. That's my go-to, at least. We did a little better on the dodges. It's a timing thing. It's I best equate it to Dark Souls because there are certain bosses where it's a rhythm game, and it sounds silly, but there are certain bosses that are specifically designed to where they will catch you if you are rolling immediately. If your reactions are too quick. I agree. People that talk shit want a reaction. Yeah, it's the old adage: don't feed the trolls. You might have to just go for a single hammer hit. I could always switch out weapons too. Ah, too early, too early. Come on. Oh, wow. Too early, you idiot. Say nothing there, unsatisfied. Precisely. All right. More Jameson and ginger ale required. Arrow might be the best choice. I need a quick ranged attack that does damage, so I don't think we can charge up. Wow. Alright, this is a good start. Alright, unhit the rest of the way. Just kidding. Nope. Has anyone checked out Squid Games on Netflix? I have not. I do have a Netflix subscription, so I could definitely put that on my my list of things. It's just crazy in a good way. Duly noted. I will have to take a look into it. However, I need to take like a 2 to 3 minute break. I'm just going to say goodbye to my fiance. She's going to work. She works third shift, so she'll be leaving for work in just a couple of minutes. So I'll be right back, and we will come back with renewed vigor to beat Betty. All right, we are back. Ew, third shift. I know, right? Daughter's been trying to teach herself Japanese for about 18 months now. Japanese is a whole entire thing. I've been trying to keep up with Spanish and a little bit of German. My fiance is of German descent, or at least her family is. She was born in America and everything, but we've kind of toyed with the idea of going to Germany one day. You're about to be Betty, that's all I know? Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. All right, let's see if we can do it. We might entertain the thought of switching weapons. We also have a sword. I think we need to use the roll strike. Ah, again, too early. Don't dodge. Alright, we're screwing it all up now. Okay. Let's just take the... We're just going to take the L there. Her ability to pronounce things correctly is amazing because I can't even speak English and I've been speaking for 37 years. You know, I feel that way sometimes about English. My mind goes faster than what my mouth will process. But yeah, when you're a child, you're a sponge, so therefore you can accept anything, almost. I only know English, and I wish I could pick up another language, but my ADD disagrees. It's supposed to be a lot easier to learn as a child than it is as an adult. Yeah, absolutely true. The only reason I'm able to continually pick up on Spanish is because I did it in high school. I took 3 years of Spanish class. So yeah, I've just and for learning, it's been literally just me messing around with Duolingo, if anybody's familiar with that app. So I've got Spanish and German going on that, just for something different and, you know, my continued learning and just to keep my brain going. Rather than just, you know, working every day and being brain dead after. English took over. Spanish was literally my first language, and I forgot all of it, so I'm learning it again over time. Yeah, Duolingo. It's all one word, but you have, if you just take away the space in between there, it's free, it's ad-supported, but it's not, like, egregious in the amount of advertisements that it does do. I tried learning Arabic with Duolingo, and it didn't work out. I would kind of equate that to Japanese in the fact that it is so far removed from any language that, you know, I would be familiar with. You know, the Latin languages. I used to be able to understand Spanish when I lived in New Jersey because I heard it so often, but I've lost the ability since I've been in PA. Yeah, it's I can definitely see that because you're really not going to find that. I mean, that's the Midwest. Just for those that don't know, I live in Ohio, so yeah, I don't really encounter, you know, languages other than English too often. All right, Betty. Let's go. Good hits. Mm-hmm. I was kind of afraid to let that bomb go because we were so close. Nope. Oh, we rolled into it. It's fine. We're fine. Too early. Oh, okay. The snowballs are new. Oh, come on. They got the cracks in the armor. Oh! Oh, come on. We were close. We were very, very close that time. You can always tell them by the amount of, like, the red cracks that are on the enemy models. At least for the bosses. Learning the Japanese alphabet alone would be extremely difficult, I would assume. Yeah, from what I understand, it's easier to learn how to, speak Japanese because, that's, somewhat, more understandable than learning to write or anything, because there are several different types of alphabet and all that would take to learn. So, like, it's been, it's like a years-long endeavor to learn how to read and write. All right. Come on. This is easy. Just making this more difficult. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, cool. Very nice. I don't need to roll every time. Oh, man. All right, good dodge, Betty. Oh, we almost did too early there. That was greed. Personified. I wish I'd learned as a kid, but my Japanese dad is simply not a traditional Japanese dad. Very American. I was wondering the origins of your handle, but that makes sense. Alright, just dodge better. He says as he gets hit in the face. Can't dodge into it. Oh, come on. I knew it. You bastard. You know when you see something happening before it actually does? That was me right there. I did the same mistake 3 times in a row. Yes, it's my middle name. That's awesome. I have a very boring and American middle name, which is Michael. We've got this. We just need to stop dodging into the rolls. Oh. Man, my ability to dodge directly into hits is something to be marveled at. And we get hit by a snowball to die. But we've seen the third phase. Okay. That was the last phase of the boss. You got it? We didn't on that run, at least. We will. We will, eventually. Perseverance will eventually win out. Michael be lit, though? You know... It's not bad. I'm not complaining. Too early on the dodge. Better. Good dodge. Good dodge, Betty. Almost too early. Uh-oh. Oh, please no. Please. Come on. Where do you see their health, or am I just blind? There is no health gauge. The best indicator of their health is that if you look at the boss's body, you'll see the red cracks developing, and the more severe that those get, the closer you are. So, yeah, that's the only indicator of boss health. Those rolls get me every time. Yeah, I dodged right into that one. Speaking of making the same mistake multiple times in a row, here we are. We started off so well, too. Almost paid dearly for that. Betty's a bitch. Definitely been rougher than all the other bosses in this game so far. But no, this is actually, honestly, up to this point, the bosses haven't been supremely difficult in their, in their moves and everything else. So I actually kind of welcome this. Maybe I'm a masochist in that sort of way, but I wanted this game to be, more difficult so far. So, you know what? I got what I wished for. And it's all right. Just got to use your words. Oh, got backhanded there. It's interesting that the rolls don't apply as For most of other attacks, you get invincibility frames. I deserve that one. Yep, greed again. Greed again. Yeah, it's just when you're challenged like that, it just feels that much better. It just feels that much better when you actually defeat them. So it's an eventuality. Don't need to deviate. Just need to dodge better. Not like that. I'm glad I dodged out of that one. Nope. Nope. Let's not do that. I thought we almost greeted a bit too hard there. Okay. There, done. Why was I making that so difficult for myself? We're on the cusp so many times. We gather here today to mourn the passing of Betty. To some, she was revered as a god. To others, feared as a wild, untamable beast. And, to a small few, loved as a radiant beauty. After many lifetimes lived atop the mountain, supplying locals with fur and untimely deaths, she can now rest. Bow your head in remembrance, pay your last respects. If you wish to do so, you can press F to pay respects to Betty. Her time in this world is over. Rest in pepperonis, indeed. Another demonic soul's anger quelled, Reaper. May they find peace in death. What an incredible adventure this has been. Full of twists and turns. Somebody and the beast were one and the same? Amazing. That means the drunk guy at the stranded sailor, was he in love with the beast? Whoa. I kind of feel bad for both of them now. Dead or heartbroken? Which do you think is worse? They're both kind of tragic. Still, it's great material for a song, huh? I want to start writing straight away. Once it's ready, come by the stranded sailor for some time and I'll play it for you. I feel like Barb the Bard's reaction to this whole situation is a little uncalled for. Like, they're a little too jovial. But fair enough. Also, if you notice the bird skulls around here, of those who've tried and failed, Mainly me, probably about 15 times, but, you know. We won't dwell on that. So that was 3 out of 3 of the main bosses of the game, or at least what we were tasked with. So from here, it is likely going back to the quest giver of all of this, which is the Gray Crow. That's who stole the soul from you in the beginning. Be right back. I'm gonna go make some noodles. That sounds fantastic, actually. So we will give the Gray Crow a visit, I think. Alright, so we need 1K for any upgrades from here on out. And we want to go back to the cemetery area, I think, would be the best. How far are you now? We just beat Betty the Yeti, which was a step up for me in terms of difficulty. Managed, like I was saying before, I one-shot the first 2 bosses, and then Betty was, holy fuck. That was... that was a step up. I'm not gonna blame the alcohol today. But I assume we need to go see the Gray Crow now. As we have all 3 of the giant souls that we were tasked with getting. However, there are quite a bit of collectibles that we need to get, I would think. Do I want to hit? No, I think we're okay for now. I mean, I assume we'll... Like I said, I assume we'll go to the Gray Crow to advance the story, but... In other aspects, we have what we need in order to get a lot of the collectibles and shiny things. I meant in terms to help you be beefy. I mean, it depends on the context. I mean, are you trying to give me collectible locations or shrine locations? I think we needed the hook shot for this area, if I'm remembering correctly. More like ability upgrade locations. You know what? I would say that's within, you know, acceptability. I do feel like we would we're still an ability upgrade away from having the improved fireball since we couldn't light the coal or anything. I've gotten no upgrades on any of my existing magic or spells. Which definitely seems like it's a thing, so... Oh, you couldn't break the other one? Wow. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's just murder them real quick. Oh, we weren't quick enough. Okay. There. No. Alright, let's farm this clay pot real quick. There we go. I feel like we're about to get one of the upgrades right here, aren't we? Ooh, who are you? You're new. Hopefully you're not like Betty. So slow. I even dodged too. Okay, so we have to spam in order to get out of that. Okay. Nope, don't get hit by that. It's not hard. They're on the same area. You got the abilities. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a good enough of a hint. Oh, nice, nice. Just roll right off there. That's very good. It barely feels like that swipe does anything, or should do anything. Because it's so slow. Oh, that was... They're fairly close, I should say. Nope. Didn't roll off that time. Every time. Almost rolled right into that. Oh. Ah! Goodbye. I feel like I had no part in doing that, but you know what? That's fine. I'll take it. No fucking way. I mean, I was beating their ass, but still. Yeah, they just rolled off and took the L. Holding your arrow spell for longer will now charge your shot and cause more damage. Considering that we did, yeah, considering that you start with the arrow, I guess that makes sense in terms of the upgrade location for it. So we're saying that the fire upgrade is at the manor and the bomb upgrade is at the mushroom dungeon. That's a lot of poggers. Also, there's a compass there. I need that. Alright, that was not the direction. Pro strats. Alright, let's see what you got here, Rudy. Whoa, that guy was just waiting for us. Damn. I don't know how to do anything with my stream. My boyfriend does it for me. Well, there's always the opportunity to learn. The beautiful thing is that there's enough information out there. If you have the time and you're so inclined. Not everyone does. I understand that. Like, to get to the point where I am now, I mean, I've been streaming for, what, 3 years now, almost? Actually, probably closer to 4, so on and off, I will make the caveat, but it's taken a while to get to this point for me. That's going to do it for this part. If you're still here, thanks a ton for watching. If you want to see more videos or catch me live, get subscribed here on YouTube or head over to Twitch. All the links for my channels and social media are in the description. Last but not least, I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you all later.